Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am here with a viewer request for Tim Minchin, and the song is Some People Have It Worse Than I. I'm sure you've heard that expression, or maybe not that one exactly, but the idea when you're having difficulty, people say, well, other people have it worse than you do. I don't know what this particular song, how he's going to approach this, but we'll see. I haven't heard this one before. We'll see as we go through. It says with lyrics, so hopefully I can follow along. Tim is an incredible artist and performer. I have done a number of reactions to him so far. Check in the description. I will put a link to my playlist for Tim Minchin if you want to see all my reactions in one place. I'll also put a link to his channel so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment. Check out everything on the channel and support the artist. Definitely encourage you to do that. Also down in the description there is a way to bump up your request, get it much quicker than on the regular list. Just use one of the donation methods. Let me know what you want me to react to, and if you have a favorite shout out name, let me know that too. And because sometimes it's hard to extract from the address, and you will get your reaction a lot quicker. There's a window right up above me and I see things moving by, so that's why I was looking up. It's a little distracting. Don't forget to subscribe here if you have already. Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who has shared videos, liked videos, commented, sent information. I read everything you send and answer as many as I possibly can. All right, let's see what Tim is all about here. Some people have it worse than I. Proper grammar there too.
Well, I wake up in the morning at 11:47 and I can't believe I have to face the horror of another fucking day.
Okay, it's going to be a funny one. Let me back up. I didn't have the level. Every video is different, so sometimes I have to turn them down, turn them up. All right, here we go.
Well, I wake up in the morning at 11:47
11:47.
and I can't believe I have to face the horror of another fucking day. And the magnificent magnitude of my morning erection merely mocks me like the sun in its optimistic greeting of the day.
Good alliteration going on.
Managing to manifest a modicum of motivation, I meander to the kitchen, make a mission out of mixing Nescafe. But the milk is going off and coffee by itself is bitter, and there's ants all through the sugar, and the supermarket smiles a fucking away.
Oh my God.
My life is pretty sad, but I know that I should be glad. I could be a starving Ethiop or a policeman in Baghdad. Policeman in Baghdad. Baghdad. At 11:53 I instigate the day's ablutions in the hope my constitution can be altered by some action on the bowl. But the total non-existence of colonic animation seems to me the perfect metaphor for the utter constipation of my soul.
Oh my God.
By 11:59 I have decided that my life would be immediately improved by a carefully written list of short-term goals. But by 12:05 my list consists of 1 dot, put some pants on, 2 dot, go to the shop, buy some prunes and Panadol. My life is pretty shit, but I know I shouldn't whinge about it. I could be a Palestinian driving buses on the Gaza Strip. Yeah, how bad can it be? Some people have it worse than me. I could be an Ipswich prostitute or Gary Glitter's family. I have no right to cry. Some people have it worse than I. I could be a thalidomide kid with something in my eye. Something in my eye. My eye. At 12:30 I realize I'm feeling so dejected that I totally neglected the beginning of the Jerry Springer show. So I settle on the sofa, try to focus an iota of my motor neurons on the brilliant insights for which Jerry is known. And although on any other day a show entitled Midgets would excite me like a virgin at a year 11 ball, today those little jelly wrestling fellas fail to free me of my misery. Instead they simply serve to make me feel 3 foot tall. But how bad can it be? Some people have it worse than me. I could be a junior lifesaver on a Bandarache beach, or a woman in Afghanistan, or a Jew in the Ku Klux Klan, or the architect of the World Trade Center, or a bobcat driver in Bam, Iran. I could have my identity mistaken as a bomber in an underground station.
Uh,
I could be a peace-loving speechwriter in George W.'s administration. Yeah, you know that I don't have the right to be unhappy with my life. I could be Hitler's mother or Shane Warne's wife. Yeah, you know that I shouldn't be bitching. I could be in a worse position. I could be a three-nippled naturopath in the days of the Spanish in the Spanish Inquisition. You know I have no right to cry. Some people have it much, much worse than I. I could have a serious nut allergy and be shipwrecked on an island with a crate of Snickers bars, a jar of Nutella, and a fresh-baked pecan pie.
yeah.
Some people have it worse than I.
That last one was a bit of a stretch, wasn't it? All right. Excellent. Really funny. Tim's got a great sense of humor. He does some very good satire ones and some great serious, emotional. Like he's just such a fantastic artist. Lots of references here. Some of them quite dated, so some people might pick up on them, and others will pick up on some of the other ones. I missed a couple names of people that maybe they're Australian or not. I'm not familiar with them anyway, but most of it I could understand what he was saying because I'm old, of course. But so a lot of it goes back a few years. Talking about Bush, we're a few administrations past them, but. Yeah, I thought it is kind of along the line of what I was talking about. Sometimes when you're feeling down or you're feeling bad about your life, people will say, well, you should feel lucky because other people have it worse than you. I always think that is a bit of I mean, I understand it and I think it's well intentioned. They're trying to help you get out of your funk or whatever it is. But I always think, well, why would that make me feel better? Now I'm concerned about these other people. I feel even worse. Plus, I feel even worse about me because what a selfish, a-hole I am for allowing myself to feel depressed or down when these other people need even more help than I do. So now I feel even worse about myself. So it kind of doesn't help that much, even though I think people mean it in a good way. On the other hand, sometimes if you just quietly sit down and jot down, some of the good things in your life, and even when things are really falling apart, and trust me, I've been through those moments, and some of them I'm surprised I'm still here because came close a few times, especially in my younger years, but write down the good things in your life because there's always some good things and we just forget about them. We go through our days and we forget to enjoy, and I know these are cliches, but we do forget to enjoy a lot of the free, wonderful, amazing things. And so sometimes we tend to focus on our own problems or pains or whatever and forget that there's still lots of things that are good, and that can sometimes give a little glimmer of help. And then helping other people, I think that makes a huge difference whether or not they're in a worse situation than you. Just helping them out or giving a smile to someone, or just doesn't even have to be huge, just it does feedback. It makes you feel good to have done something nice for somebody else. And I always feel great when I'm just walking home from downtown or uptown, or yeah, I go two different directions for shopping, but and I usually walking, and somebody just smiles at me, some stranger that I don't know. It just feels great to know that there are other people out there that are willing to smile, open the door, say hi, whatever. It doesn't have to be huge, but if you want, you can go and volunteer somewhere and help out that way and do even more. So I think that's helpful. This is just hilarious. This can help too. Watch some of Tim's more humorous videos, and that's definitely going to lift you up as well. But it's true. There is always someone out there that has it worse than you, probably. Let me know what you think of this particular video. I thought it was fantastic. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, of course. Let me know what you think of Tim Minchin or what else you would like me to react to. Could be Tim Minchin, could be someone else. I'll add it to the regular list. It is very long, though. If you want it quick, check in the description. There's an easy way to bump it up and get your reaction a lot faster. Also, a link down there to Tim Minchin's channel, so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support. Also, don't forget to subscribe here and maybe click on the notification bell because I may have trouble getting this one up. I was having a good luck with Tim Minchin for a very long time. I have run into some difficulties with a couple of his videos lately for some reason. Not quite sure why, but clicking the notification bell can help. I've had a number of other videos, not to mention, but other ones blocked lately. There's still about half a dozen, I think, waiting to get cleared if they ever do. And then the algorithms will be all messed up on that. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. I'll just thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel and shared videos and liked videos, etc. You can let me know. I could go through each one of the lines here. There's great alliteration, his use of language, use of words, and the connections he makes. You know, even earlier on talking about what bitter ant. I drink my coffee black anyway, but anyway. There was something else I was going to mention, but it doesn't matter. There's just so many great references and things here. Oh yeah, I instigate the day's ablutions in the hope my constitution can be altered by some action on the bowl. And then later he said something about his life being shit, and I thought that perfect word. I can't quite find it there, but you know what I mean. He's amazing. Anyway, I'm rambling. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Bye bye for now.